Good day, friends. Good evening, humans. A little question for you. Like I never ask questions. Do you think you live and that you'll live an ordinary life? To your extent, what is an ordinary? Is it that you're healthy, that you're peaceful, that you're rich, that you're not jealous? Or maybe for you ordinary is to not to be afraid of any kind of, let's say, outside circumstances, because these circumstances are nothing else but the outside triggers for us to get better, to be less stressful. So all this ordinary thing of the common man that we're supposed to live, it's pretty much another trick that we have to comply with regulations, rules, laws, directions of the governmental offices and corporate structures of the finances. So we are there to obey, we are there to follow, and we are there to live very ordinary life until the death comes upon. Once when death comes next to you, close to you, or for you, what to do? To get scared? To get influenced with the so-called false teachings of no afterlife through the Roman Catholic religion? Even if they're saying there's a hell if you are not forgiven all the sins, yet if you are forgiven, who's forgiving you all these sins? Some kind of God? The God that you prayed in the Catholic Church? Or maybe it's you who has to find enough strength to forgive yourself for not being out of ordinary, but actually living in the fear that they will notice you. They will notice you that you're the one who's telling the truth. You're the one who's exposing everything what is not fair, just, and truthful in this world. So, title for today: Ordinary Life and How to Overcome It. Not to come over it, to kind of forget it, or being forgetful what we are actually here for. We've been enslaved into an ordinary life of a common man, that we have to behave like everybody else, that we have to follow the rules that have been implied on us, no matter what is your moral compass is telling you, or no matter what your integrity is showing you, that some of these rules are very, very fake. Some of these news and teachings are very fake. Yet, why are we complying with them? Just to become or to stay ordinary like everybody else. So you will not stick out of the crowd. What they do the ones, they stick out of the crowd. What they've done with Martin Luther King. They shot him 40 times, 42 times exactly. They were attempting to kill him. Yet, on the 43rd time, he was dead. Yet, is he the one who was very ordinary? John Fitzgerald Kennedy, one of the most remembered presidents of the United States. Is he an ordinary character? Or another one, Gandhi. Is he an ordinary being who was here just to teach everybody? Whites, Indians, Africans, South Africans, and so on, something a bit more than just plain being ordinary human, or better, ordinary men, because we are not yet humans, not fully anyway. Yet we are having tendency to become better humans by recognizing that we don't want to be ordinary anymore. So what we do? How we to overcome our layman existence, our ordinary existence, our existence without a meaning, because this is what it is. Down the road, when you read in the books, even in some of these so-called historic books, you don't read about ordinary men. You read about extraordinary, gruesome killers, the war leaders, the winners of the First World War, Second World War, even if they're not too quite sure who wants which war, and why we have like a Second World War right like 25, 30 years after the First World War, which was absolutely ridiculous. Yet, we still remember some very extraordinary creatures like Einstein's, like Schopenhauer's, the ones who discovered a huge technological advance, how to kill millions with a one little bomb, or let's say at least hundreds of thousands. So is this ordinary? To me, and it's ordinary criminals who were not exposed as criminals, yet everybody's at the present time teaching in the schools how this was the most important move in a Second World War. This is why Japan dropped out of the war. After they signed the treaty in Japan, 3 weeks later, 4 weeks later, they are dropping 2 atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Like hundreds of thousands humans vanished. And what is the saddest part in all of it, it's these are all very not ordinary humans. Because they've been almost a sacrificial group that caused that this kind of atrocities continues after 1945. So we have to find enough ways to remember these people and make them very, very special by sacrificing their not only physical life but their soul. They've exposed what this darkness was doing on our planet, what this satanistic rituals of sacrificing was doing, perpetuating the war after war based on these mass sacrificial cities, mass sacrificial graves. They tried recently to do in 9/11, 2001. Yet many of these so-called ordinary people who live there, who work there in these 3 towers that went down, these people actually showed us that we cannot sustain as a humanity to be ordinary anymore, to be a simple, stupid followers of orders of some truly fake New World so-called order that they wanna us to believe that they are so powerful and so mighty that nobody can challenge them. Yet many, many millions of people challenge them in public, in private, in their prayers, in their intents that these kind of wounds has to be healed now and forever. So we will not ever again end up in any kind of conflict where not a single human life will be lost. Because this is what we are here for, to become out of ordinary, to become speakers of the truth, to become an activists for justice. This is what Julian Assange's are doing. Him, Seth Rich's, Trump's .coms, Kirsch's, Snowden's, Putin's. These are to me very extraordinary human beings who knows they're humans. They're very same as everybody like us, but they cannot stop no matter what kind of threats goes to their lives, and they are very much giving us a hope that humanity has a chance. Well, chance for what? Chance to recognize that we don't have to be a following stupid blind sheep who just goes where they noticed some extra food, some extra pleasures, some extra money. Even if it's fake, we go there like dumbasses, just don't understanding why we're doing it, until we become extraordinary. And when you become extraordinary human being, you suddenly have a full acceptance of your abilities to change the world, to get in truly discussion with every aspect of your life, that you allow yourself to don't agree with existing bad situation. You don't agree with a fake media distribution. You don't agree with inequality in the financial sector between super extra rich and everybody else who barely have anything. So many systems are coming in place, and one of the systems where you can, platforms better say, where you can become very extraordinary man and a woman, better say human, you pay attention to cryptocurrencies, because this was our biggest invisible jail cell, our prison of our mind, where we could not see further from our nose. We just go and follow the smell of the dollar. Yet now, open your eyes, open your ears, say it out loud that cryptocurrency is here to stay and to overtake this ordinary man's currency, which is US dollar, fiat dollar, euro, and all the others. Today, the Bitcoin went to 3,187 US dollars. Even if they did a hard fork with a lot of dark influence, they want to destabilize the blockchain, so they want to make a separate blockchain so the cash, Bitcoin, can be purchased or exchanged and so on. Yet, I really feel it will not work. Yet it shows that a Bitcoin blockchain, the intrinsic one, the true one, becomes so much powerful, because last couple of maybe weeks it dropped around 2,200. Now it's 3,187 at the moment that I speak. So you tell me that every so-called common human cannot have a piece of this new financial technology. It's available to every single one of us. Yet you're asking how? I don't know what does it mean, mining, what's a cryptocurrency worth, why they're so afraid it's going to be stolen or taken, or what if it doesn't exist after a certain time. These are the fake stories. These are the stories of the shifts and all the others who are glorifying the old system, yet pretending they are for the new system. So when you see that these are the basically ordinary man who doesn't want to change, and you're the one who start doing this for the sake of change, not for the sake of you just bored to your death and you have to find something to do. This you don't have to do much. Go and follow the links that I supply in description of every single one of my videos. Especially if you brave enough, attach yourself with a notion that you deserve the unconditional basic income. For now, it started only for a couple of thousand people, yet whoever applies will be granted a grand coin, no matter what. Now it's coming monthly. Every month you will receive a guaranteed unconditional basic income. In terms of the dollars, it's about $2,500 per month. And this means that if you do not do any advertisement or sharing this goodwill to anybody else. So I implore you to go and link yourself go to the link in my description, and you'll find really rewarding how to become extraordinary human. And share these informations with everyone, with your best enemies you can find on this planet. Send it to them. Send to them your link. They will encourage the system that you will receive benefits of referring the grant coin to everybody around by multiplying your grant coin by 100%. So let's say you refer 10 people to the grant coin platform. You receive next month 11 times the funds of your monthly distribution. So to me, it's really no-brainer to start doing very extraordinary work, and it doesn't require much. You can do it from your phone, from the computer, anything that you need extra. In details how and what, please send me a message. I will do all my best to help and really encourage you to become an extraordinary human, as we all are, yet we forgot. So let's start remembering who we truly are. Help everybody around with the grant coin.